Greetings everyone, and welcome to a new ASMR Gaming Fortnite video. So right here I have a special replay mode recording for you all. So basically I'm a default skin today, and I'm chewing 2 pieces of big red cinnamon gum, and it's really good. But yeah, what happened was I was recording this game like I normally do, but OBS crashed, so I just have to show you guys in replay mode. So I land up here. I see guys flying over this side, so I follow them. This entire game I'm using all default stuff, default skin, default glider, pickaxe, and default dance. The reason why I did this was because I wanted to show people that default skins can still be cool. Because I've been getting some comments from people saying they only have the default skin and they're sad. So right there, got 2 kills right at the start of the game. And I have like a shotgun, SMG, assault rifle. I hear these guys fighting down here, so I decide to go after them. That one hits me a lot. So I decide to heal up with some bandages. And both of them are fighting right now. One of them jumps out here, and then I see the other guy jump down. Continue shooting him until he dies, and then this other guy shows up. He's using the cozy. I quickly build over. He's not there anymore. So then I sneak over this side. He starts building up, and I laser him with the SMG. Now I have a green suppressed, so I'm pretty happy. And I get by the cozy. Try to heal up. So yeah, right in like the first minute of the game, I already have 4 kills landing near Salty, so that's crazy. Get bandages, get some ammo. The cozy turned off. But yeah, we're going default mode, default powered. I'm just a little bit sad that the regular recording, crashed in OBS, because it's just a black screen, or else this would have been like a really nice recorded game. But replay mode is fine too. I know a lot of you said they like replay mode videos just because I can like kind of tell a story about what was going through my mind at the time, stuff like that. So for that, I guess replay mode is comfy. And this big red bubblegum is great. Have any of you ever had the cinnamon gum? It's a little bit like hot, like spicy, because it is cinnamon after all, but it's still like sweet and good. So I go down here into Dusty and I get this better shotgun, the glider. So now I have like a heavy green SMG. And this whole spot is like unlooted, so I just quickly go through. Like a medkit over here. I'm trying to find like shields and stuff. But yeah, default skin. Let me know in the comments if any of you still use the default skin for fun every once in a while. I don't know, I think default skins have luck. Like, as you saw, this was my first game with the default skin. Like, I switched skins. I got 4 kills right at the beginning. And I think it's just because I was wearing a default skin. I'm telling you, defaults have luck. So if you wear the default skin, you get lucky. So now I have like full shield. But yeah, default harvesting tool, default glider. It went completely default. I noticed that on like PlayStation 4, whenever I would use default skin and kill someone, I'd often get a message from the other player then, and they'd be like, "Noob, you're a bot, you just got lucky." But only when I would wear the default skin. So I don't know, I think people have it out for defaults. And I would just laugh then. But yeah, every once in a while I get comments from people saying like their friends don't want to play with them or kids in school because they're wearing the default skin. I'm like, what? What's up with that? Like, the default skin's kind of cool, to be honest. Especially the OG like default skin from like season 1. Now that was a cool skin. I really wish they would bring that back, kind of like the same style, but for the default skin. But whatever. Okay, I think I fight a tryhard pretty soon, I'm not sure. Because I hear fighting over here. I forget. We have to go through this game together and remember what I did. Okay, there's this guy. Another default. So this is default against default. And this guy's a kind of like tryhard player, so I'm like, we're not doing that. And right now, we get landed on by another guy. So look what I do. Both of these guys are tryhards, by the way. So I edit down here. Get over here. I think I drank like a big shield or a mini or something. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then, right over here, these two guys are fighting. I build up. Look at this. They're right here. And I just spam right through. Laser the default. And then, boom. Destroy Cyborg Ninja over there. Look at all this loot. So I already have 6 kills as a default. I should have been default dancing on all these guys, to be honest. And max minis too. If I was playing, you know, duos with Urku and we were both default skins, we'd be default dancing for sure on these guys. The flavor of the cinnamon gum, like Big Red, has gone away now. It's a little bit like spicy, hot, whatever, but you don't really taste the flavor anymore. That's fine. Woohoo. Did you see we like skipped a little bit there at the end, like bunny hopped off that? That's fun when it happens randomly. So yeah, now I'm just getting mats because I barely have any mats. I killed like 6 people, and I think I had like 200 wood right now, so I'm like, come on. Why doesn't anyone carry more mats? What's going on here? I guess it was because that default back in Mega Mall was overbuilding with his mats, so that's why he doesn't have like any. It's funny, in replay mode you can see where everybody is, like their outline. I didn't know there was someone in Lonely Lodge right now, so I just get in this baller. I look down here and I'm like, doesn't seem like there's anyone there, but there actually was. So I just go over here. Woohoo! I'm still getting mats, by the way. I think like I have 270 wood or something now. Still trying to get mats and my baller's running away. I'm like, no, come back here. Even the baller doesn't want to play with me because I'm a default. Let's see, what do I do now? I think I go for like the side over here and just keep getting mats because I don't have like any mats this whole game. See a chest over here, decide to go for it. It might be a scar, you never know. And it's just another heavy, which I do pick up. There we go. Still getting mats. Like right now, I'm getting close to like 400, 500 if I remember correctly. And I'm like, okay. So we can finally start pushing some guys. Whoa! I decide to go up here near the volcano, or the area where the volcano was. Checking to see if anyone's coming in from the storm on the side there. Checking to see if anyone's down here, and then I see this guy, and I'm like, ooh, there's a guy down there. Doesn't seem to know what he's doing. Now this guy is kind of a tryhard too. Honestly, everyone's a tryhard to me because I'm a default, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's see if we can quick get this guy. And I'm like, no, he's moving around too much. But I get out anyway. I'm like, okay, let's see if we can shoot him. And I see he's building up to the chest, and I'm like, right when he goes for that chest, I'm gonna shoot him. And then, pew, 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 pew. I hit him like 3 times. He has no shield, and he's low. He's like 70. So I go over here, jump up, get in here, and boom. But no. Laser a bit with the SMG. He's has shield again. So he must have drank minis. Right this right here. Boom. Destroy him. 77. I get his better shotgun. So it feels good. And I default dance a little bit on that one. And the reason why I stopped is right now I get pushed by another guy and he starts throwing down grenades right up there. I'm like, grenade launcher. So right here, see me start building to block them. But yeah, he's throwing grenades down here. I'm trying to block myself in so I don't get like destroyed. And then that guy starts getting shot at by another guy, so I'm like, okay, I'm good now. He's not shooting at me anymore. Trying to figure out where he is. And those 2 guys are fighting. So I decide to finish looting up. Go over here for my baller that I left. See the mini down there? I get in my baller. Just check back over here. And then let's go up here. Woohoo. So there's these 2 guys down here fighting. I decided to go past them. Up here. Here's the one guy that was fighting the other guy down there. And he immediately like hears me. If I attack him once, I think that's a default too. So many defaults. Am I right? And I go down. And then my baller is like stuck in this. And I try to get in right now, but it doesn't let me go inside it. I'm like, no, I lost my baller. So I just have to get out of the storm. So now I notice we're in the final like circle area, like the small circle. There's this guy immediately pulls out a rocket launcher. I decide to leave him alone. Because you never want to trust people in closed spaces with a rocket launcher. I notice this guy down here mining. I'm like, okay, boom. And one shot that person who was top 12 with no shield. It was a satisfying headshot too. I went boom in the original, game recording. And then I just drank this chug that I picked up. So I have like full shield and health now because I was in the storm a little bit. And then I just noticed how like small the circle is and there's 10 people left and I'm like, huh. We're not playing arena, so why are there so many people in the final like small circle? Everyone's like building, so at this point I'm like, whoa, I'm gonna try to use these mats and play safe. So that's exactly what I do. Get right in this bush here and I notice what's going on around me. So there's these two guys using the air vents over here, trying to avoid fights, which is pretty smart. You can get shot out of the sky though, so I wouldn't recommend doing that in arena. But for normal solos, it's okay. There's this guy over there that's like a big base out of stone. There's these guys build battling and getting third-partied. And that's what I really don't like about the final circle, is that, someone just flew over me by the way, is that it's impossible to get into like a 1v1 because you always get third-partied. That's like the fastest way to lose. So I notice I have like 8 kills and I'm like, gonna try to play this safe. I see this guy over here. I'm like, should I shoot him? Maybe I can. There's this guy, following him. Look at this, it's like a third party against the third party. I hit this guy once, then he starts building. There's like 2 guys over there. And then they're getting pushed by this third guy. Basically, this is like a mini scrims game, mini practice scrim. I bet all of these people are practicing for the World Cup in regular solos. At least that's what I was thinking at the time. And then immediately I get landed on by this guy, and I'm like, okay, we have to build now. I'm trying to block him. And I notice they're like super building above me. Tried to hit him a bit. Boom. Then I fall down after I tag him. And I'm getting shot at like third-partied, so I'm like, you know what? We're good. So I decided to make like a small base down here. Right here. And that guy just stays above. He must be very low. Maybe he had no shield. Because after I shot him, he doesn't even bother pushing me. So I just stay here, and everybody starts coming nearby to camp this guy. Do you see what I'm talking about? It is kind of like a scrim game. I think everyone was practicing for arena, the World Cup qualifiers or something. So at this point, I was like, okay, I see what everyone's trying to do. But luckily, I have a lot of experience, practicing in like Division 6 of Arena. So I know all about, the scrim style of playing now compared to how I was like 3 months ago. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna play this well. That's honestly one of the best things about playing like Division 6 of Arena and stuff, is it really helps you for the normal game. When people start doing stuff like this, like you can start to predict the storm circle and like how to start moving quickly out of it and avoid fights. So I have a launch pad right now, by the way. So what I'm thinking of doing is opening this up, put a launch pad right there. As everyone starts to move to the north, in the next like circle, right here, put it down. That guy misses it, and I just jump try to go over here to the new mountain side over here on the hill. Now look at this. This right here. I want to thank Legend Chris for helping me with this. Look at this. This guy is right on me, and I'm just building fast right there. That whole thing, how I avoided the trap and outbuilt that guy so he couldn't shoot me. It doesn't look fast, but in the actual game, that was extremely fast. And that right there is Legend Chris, because when I watch or spectate him in games, where we're playing like squads or duos, he kind of like taught me how to do that fast. When someone's right next to you, to quickly outbuild over them so you don't get shot up. So I shot that soccer skin. This guy like launch padded, so I tag him a bit. He's very low, he's one shot. And then I start to like rush him, and then I start getting third partied. Someone's shooting me from over there, over here. Just terrible, so I edit out of the side here. Build up the soccer skin, I don't know where he went. I go over here, there's a luck skin with a rocket launcher. Boom, I hit that guy a few times, or once. Boom, I hit the luck skin again, and this is the last player, because everyone else like died in the storm. So there we go, 10 kill game. So I quickly built up, and I default dance on like 8 people spectating. GG. And yeah, there was like 8 people spectating, so I bet they were like, how did this default get 10 kills and win? I'm just a little bit sad I didn't get to kill that soccer skin. He like died in the storm, I think. But yeah, it was a fun game. And hopefully you all enjoyed this replay mode video, so yeah. GG, let me know if you listened or watched this video, if you enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll be sure to have a new ASMR gaming video out very, very soon. And if you want to help support the channel, head on over to patreon.com/ASMRGaming. And with as little as $1 a month, you can help support the channel and the creation of videos just like this one. So definitely do that if you can. But yeah, this was a fun game, so thanks again for watching. Let me know what you think of the default skin, and what was your favorite kill of the game. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. So long, and farewell.